Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. I hope you're all having a great day so far. Today is a really exciting day. I've got something brand new for you all to see. Today, I'm actually getting to do some demos, which I'm really excited for. The last, I feel like, month, I've been really busy, and I've only gotten to show you guys product. Nothing really hands-on. So today, I've got some demos I'm going to show you guys, and also a really cool product to show you. If you haven't seen, we have a new company, part of the Ecstasy Crafts brands, called Jamie Rodgers Crafts. You probably know who he is, or you might recognize his name. He used to design for Creative Expressions, a very large company in the UK. Earlier this year, he branched off and created his own company called Jamie Rodgers Crafts, and he's got some really cool products. I really can't wait to show you guys. So I think what I'll do first is show you the products and explain it, and then we'll get into the inks. We've got metallic inks, which are stunning. So I'll show those at the end because they're really cool. And then I also have a card sample I think I'll show at the end too. So let's jump into it. I will show you all the goodies from Jamie. Flip my camera. Oh, also, I have Guinness here in the studio. Oh, there you go. You can hear him barking. So I do apologize if you guys can hear him. I might end up having to open the door and let him out, but we'll see. Hopefully he's good for now. Hey, Guinness, you sit down and eat your treats. Okay, let's start with one thing that is really cool. Hide those inks. Actually, I should mention, on the website, you'll see a lot of things that look like they're sold out. We actually had a shipment that kind of disappeared. Then we ended up finding it. But yeah, so a shipment is delayed. So only half of the Jamie Rodgers products actually arrived. So we're hoping next week that we'll get the rest of the stuff. So only I'll have half to show you guys, but come back next week, check out the website, and we should have the rest of the Jamie Rodgers available. But you can still see it on the website, and you can even put your email in if you wanted to get notified when it is available to order. But anyway, so these are really cool. I will do a demo with it. These are background stamps. Okay, I think I have to let my dog out. Let me let him out. Actually, no, there's no one there to let him out. You're going to have to wait, Guinness. Okay, so these layers, so you can keep going and building as big as you want. So if you've got a 12 by 12 scrapbook page and you wanted to use this for a background, you can definitely do that. I think maybe we'll start with demoing that since I'm showing these off. There is a script one too that hasn't arrived, and that's actually in Latin. So you won't be able to read it, which is nice, because then you can use it for any season, which is really helpful. So let's do that. I have my used one here connected to another stamp. So I've got my stamp here. I'm going to use my Hunky Dory stamp press to do this. And I'm going to grab, let's do it on this page here. So I am going to magnetize that down, and I do want it to hang over the edge because then there is no missing lines. I want it to look concise. So I've got, push that up, a magnet here and here. Now this is a pretty brand new stamp, so it might stick, but that's okay. So pick that up. Then I'm going to ink it, and I'm going to use the new VersaFine Clair. We did get all of the new color ink pads and re-inkers from the 2024 new colors on the website. So those are also new. Stamp my ink pad, make sure it's all covered. Sometimes I'm good at missing the edges, so I'm just going to go along all the edges. And stamp that down. And then pick it up, and it looks like I actually missed a little spot in the middle, so just put more pressure there. There, that's good. Okay, now I'm going to move my paper down a bit, or I could actually flip it around Let's flip it around. And then I just got to make sure I remember that this has to be flipped around. So I'm going to flip it around now to make sure it lines up a lot easier. I should have cleaned this, but it's okay. I don't need to clean it. And now we're going to line this up. So it is easy to do once you get the top and the bottom lined up. And you will see, since it is a clear stamp, you will be able to see through to see if the lines are connected. So I do see I need to move my stamp over a smidge. And you want to make sure they're not overlapping too much. I think I'm good there. So let's pick this stamp up, which I just realized is too far over. That's not going to work. So I'm going to move my paper down. There we go. Move my paper down. Now I got to reposition this because I did bonk it. Sorry, Guinness, you're going to have to wait. He knows it's lunchtime, so everyone's out in the lunchroom eating, and he wants to go get food, but he can't. Okay, now we'll pick that up. Make sure I don't move my paper and just completely cover this again. Should be good. All right, and then, oh no, did you see that? I moved my paper. Okay, so since I accidentally moved my paper, we're gonna do it again because I've just inked my stamp. And do I move it? Let's just do that again. Yeah, okay. I'm just trying to think. Move my paper down a bit. Okay, that's the struggle with doing it with a large piece and using a platform is you will bonk your paper likely, like I just did. So take two. I also need to move. Oh my gosh, I keep moving my paper today. Okay, fresh sheet, restart. Here we go. You guys are getting to see what I go through. But actually, you want to know what's funny? My first attempt ever was perfect. I actually have it on my card base. That's how perfect I did it. But now that I'm live, it doesn't want to go perfectly. I'm also using a big piece of paper, so that could be why. But yeah, when I first did it, it worked perfectly. But now that I'm live, I keep bonking my paper and now I'm making it hard for myself. So like I did already, we're just going to stamp this down. I'm not going to care if it's too perfect. I missed the middle pressure. Add that back. There we go. Okay, now take that out. Be very careful when I do this. Move that to the right. And now line it up. Now since I'm not cleaning my stamp, I'm just doing it straight on. There might be a little bit of residue from me moving it. I would recommend cleaning it, but since I'm live, I've got to move this up. Ah, shoot, just moved my stamp. Okay, at least I didn't move it too much this time. Okay, I think that's okay. You guys are probably getting to see my hair right now. I'm going to say that's close enough. Okay, pick that up. Do not move your paper. And now we will stamp again. And I'm not going to stamp right to the edge. I'm just going to stamp to where they connect so you can see the connection. Up. All right. So there you go. It is connected. Now this part did get messed up from the ink that was there previously. But if I didn't have ink that made those little smudge marks, you can see how perfectly this is down the middle. You would never have known that this has been restamped. Okay. Let me know if you want me to do that again. I definitely can. But yeah, it is really easy to do, especially because it is that clear stamp. But the connecting of the lines, I would recommend before you connect it, clean your stamp so you don't get those smudges. All right, so I think I will move on. But again, if you guys want me to do that, again, to show you how easy the stamps are connected, they also come top and bottom. I can do that again for you all. Let's move on to the next thing though for now. Since we're on topic of flowers, he did come out with some new flower stamps. These are beautiful. There is, oh gosh, you guys know I'm bad with names. I could butcher this. Hi, Deanna. This is the rose one, and it says happy birthday and with love. And then this is the anomone, something like that. It's beautiful. And this says thinking of you and best wishes. And then these are some corner stamps, some edges. He's done some really beautiful projects with this. So I might, after I finish today's live, post all his card samples for you all to see. But I do have a sample done with that, so I will show it off now. This is the card sample. So the background stamp is this stamp that I just did on camera for you guys to see where I connected it. I did have to connect it on here because it was too narrow to do the size I wanted. And then this is the stamp from Jamie Rodgers. I used the Tim Holtz Distressed Oxide watercolor markers. And then I also added with the Studio Light white gel pen, just little marks to highlight some areas. All right, so that was that one. Next, let's get into what I was really excited for. This is the kind of tile collection. I really love the style of these stamps because I love the style of the tiles. I don't know the name of it. I just love the way it looks. My mom has it in her bar and it's gorgeous. So I have two here. We actually have a third one, which I think says like with love or sending you love. But again, that is arriving late. So you can probably see that. You'll see it on the website now. You just can't order it yet. But yeah, there are two different styles I have here, birthday, and these actually can fit inside of here too. These are the same sizes, so you can do them interchangeably. And then there is a die set. Now this is really cool because these die sets fit up with one another. So you can build and build around it. So add a die here, 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 because they bunt up along the edges. I will share that sample as well. And then there is the elegant butterfly oval. Same idea with your tile styles. Those stamps will fit in there. But yeah, these are really cool. I'm obsessed with them. And then to go along with that, this isn't on the website yet, but it should be next week. There, I think, are actually two more part of this collection that haven't arrived yet and aren't on the website. But this is that tile pattern. And I'm pretty sure the stamps fit inside of here as well. All right. Next, I've got some stencils. I'll just quickly go over this. Again, Jamie has some amazing videos going through these, explaining it, plus showing, demoing it, and having finished samples to show. So check out his videos on YouTube and Facebook. But I will just show you these. These are some masks. However, you can also emboss with them. You can letterpress with them. So what I mean by letterpress is just like what you do with your embossing, but adding ink on top of the stencil. Because this is a certain material and a certain thickness, it will do that embossing. You need a rubber mat for it though, and it will hold the ink onto the surface. So there's squares and circles. He does have videos on those if you don't know what I mean. It's a really cool thing. I didn't know what it was until he showed me. Now, these are large 8x8 stencils. Another cool thing about this is this stamp actually has the stencils fit perfectly inside the diamond shapes here. So you can use the flower stencil or the heart stencil, and they will fit into each individual open space. Now, this is another really nice one. These are 4 different strips of different sizes of circles. These are good for if you're adding borders, edges, but it is a perfectly straight line of circles. Again, I'll share his samples that he's done with that. And then he's also got some sentiment dies. I think this is the only one that's arrived. There are more, again, on the website. The box went missing, but now it's on its way. All right, I think, and then there are background dies as well. Some really nice edges. Okay, that's mainly what I have for products. But don't worry, I haven't forgotten about these guys yet. I was waiting to the end to do this. But yeah, all of that, what I showed, is in the building. But like I said, we still have a box arriving next week, hopefully, because it decided to stay where it was and not get shipped with the box we have. All right, let's get into these. These are metallic ink pads. These are all sold individually. So if you like the core colors, the gold and silver, or even the black, you can buy those all individually. And then we also have a royal purple and a sea breeze blue. Now it's kind of, I wonder if Jamie's got a thing with lost packages, because there is a fuchsia color that is coming. However, his manufacturer lost the shipment. So that will be coming with his next release. So right now we only have 5 colors, but the fuchsia will be coming out probably, hopefully sometime in the early new year. But yeah, let's get into swatching these and playing with them. These are like magic. I am going to turn one more light on just so I can show you guys. Oh, goodness, thanks for leaving, but we're not. Just because I want the lights a little bit brighter in here to show you. Let's start with the silver. So this silver, these are really juicy foam pads. I'm just going to do a swatch. And it is a true metallic. The camera does not do this justice. I will do it on black as well, because I have a black piece here. So this is it on the black. Very shiny. I will wait until that dries, because you can't really see that metallic look. It just looks wet. But it is very metallic-y. I will hold my flashlight up to it as well, but I want to do the gold next. There's the gold, and then I'll do it on the black. These are absolutely stunning on the black and the white. Oops, picked up too much pigment. Get that pigment back on the pad. All right, so this is it. The gold on camera, it's showing up a little bit orangey, but it's not. Here, I'll turn my flashlight on so you can really see that shine. So pretty. Okay, now I'm going to try and bring this close up so you can see. Hopefully it'll focus. I have a hard time with this camera focusing. The metallicness of this. And then we'll do the silver again. Are they pigment ink? That's a good question. Yes, quick dry pigment ink. All right, and then this is it on the black. It's still a bit wet. I didn't bring my dry samples in, but they are stunning. All right, and then you can also do a bit of blending with it. So I'll grab the gold and pick up some gold and just blend it along the corner. I don't really like this cardstock, I'm not gonna lie. The black, I prefer the white cardstock over the black. The black's got kind of a texture to it I'm not a fan of. So I'm gonna go do it over the white now. Yeah, there you go. Much smoother. This is a smooth cardstock. The other one is not a smooth cardstock. It was kind of just one I found in my scraps. I'm just trying to pick up the ink along the edges. So if I was doing a card and I wanted that gold edge, I would just do along the edge like that. You can't really see it, but you can see it on here. Oh, the camera is not doing this justice. Oh, that is making me upset. I want it to focus. Let me try black behind. Is that helping? Come on, camera. Work for me today. Ugh. Not working. That's okay. But yeah, that's the black and the white. This paper I should have grabbed. I think this paper is different. Yes, this is a different black. Let's do a swatch on this black because I like this black more. There we go. That's a much better finish on it. But yeah, it's showing up a bit orange on camera, which is too bad. It's a lot lighter in person. I will put my flashlight up to that as well. Absolutely gorgeous. And if you keep going over it, it doesn't like get it darker. It will stay to the same color. So if I kept blending around this edge, like you can see, it stays the same color. There's no lines, no brush marks. I'll do it again, add some more Guinness. Sorry. You hear somebody. Keep going along, and then you can kind of see what I mean. Pick up that ink. I don't want to waste any of it. Oh, you can stamp with these as well. They are just not meant for stamping, so they won't have a perfectly crisp line, but they will definitely have some shine. So that's what I mean by there's no lines or anything. It is just a solid color. All right, so I'm actually gonna finish swatching them, and then I'm gonna give away a silver because all we had left between the gold and the silver was one silver ink pad. We sold out of the gold and the silver of what we have, but again, I'm pretty positive the boxes that are arriving late have more ink pads in them. So hopefully next week they arrive, and then they'll be back on the website. But I'll swatch the other colors. Guinness, ooh, you have to be patient. I did not close that lid properly. This is the, oh my gosh, the Sea Breeze Blue. I'll wait for that to dry. And then we've got it on the white. Then I will add the purple, and I'll show you it in the close-up. I just want those to dry a bit. And I actually, while that's drying, along my card, wherever it went, I added a little bit of silver. You can't really see it, but I added a bit of silver along the edge. Hi, Karen. And hello, Maddie. All right, I think it's still wet. So while it's drying there, I will show you that gold again. Now that that's dry, you can really see that shine there. It likes to focus on the black here. Oh, it is so pretty. It reminds me of like liquid gold. Okay, these should be dry. I did add a lot by accident. The purple is pretty well dry. There is the blue. Yes, they are a true metallic. I will, again, add my flashlight because then you can see all that shine that's actually in there. Like, oh my gosh, look at that. Looks so good. Okay, those, I definitely added way too much ink. I might just use my finger and wipe off the wet ink. Oh, it wasn't actually that much. Same with the blue. Just get that wetness off so I can show you the, a bit dry there. And then here, there, that's definitely more dry now. As long as my camera will focus. Come on, focus for me. There we go. And again, I'll bring that corner up close and the purple. All right, so that is all I have for Jamie Rodgers, but I have a giveaway. Now, this giveaway, I had been doing easy questions before. Are these water reactive? Good question. Let's find out. I don't actually know the answer. I have a spray bottle. Doesn't look like it. Put it on the black as well just to see, but no, it doesn't look like it's water reactive. Okay, so my question will be, what is the name? I didn't say the names though. This might be a hard one. Okay, oh, I forgot black. Wait, we're not doing that yet. Okay. There's a black one I totally forgot about. Let's do that. On the black, obviously, there's no color. It's just a shine. We'll wait for that to dry. And then this is the black. We'll let that dry. Definitely added way too much there. Let me dry that off camera. Still a bit wet, but it is a nice black metallic. It is a bit wet, but you can still see that metallicness where it's dry. Try and bring it close up. And it won't focus. Okay. These questions are the hardest part for me and for you because you got to find the answer. Let's do, how many colors are there for the metallic ink pads? So whoever answers it first wins a silver ink pad, and it will be sent with your next order. Or if Karen gets it, it'll be with her order when she picks it up. Okay, this is tough. It's not 6, 5. Deanna Goldak, congrats. It shows 6 on the website kind of, but there's actually only 5. So sorry, Maddie. You did win last week, so maybe next week you'll get to win. But yes, Deanna, you have won. The answer is 5. All right. Thanks for everyone who watched me today and those who participated. Next week, we have a few arrivals from quite a few different companies. I'm hoping Studio Light will be in before Friday, so that way I can do another demo with some Studio Light stuff because they have some really cute things coming and some fun interactive dies and stamp sets. So yeah, next week I will see you guys same time, same place. And there will be a giveaway again, as long as I remember which one of the 6 is not metallic, please. So we only have 5. Maddie, the 6th one is not coming for probably until the new year. It's coming with the next launch because the manufacturer lost the fuchsia pink. So yeah, fuchsia pink was supposed to come out with this collection, but there's only 5 colors now. But yeah, next we will get to see that fuchsia pink, and pink's my favorite color. So I'm really excited for that to come in. But yes, next week I'll see you all and have a fabulous weekend and happy crafting, everyone. Bye.